Chuck Todd is NBC's political director and, of course, moderator of Meet the Press. Chuck, good morning. Good to see you as always. Let's talk about the president's approach to this coronavirus national crisis that we're all living through every day. The failures leading up to today have been cataloged, but let's look at where we are right now in terms of a national strategy. You have governors bidding against each other to get ventilators into their states. You have Governor Cuomo from New York reaching out to China to get ventilators into his state and into those hospitals like the ones where Dr. Sun is working. What exactly is the national strategy as of this morning to go after coronavirus?
It's a lot of recommendation, it's a lot of guidelines, but it's a lot of states' rights, it seems as if. I mean, you know, the other part of this that has been disconcerting is watching Doctors Fauci and Birx and Admiral Adams, the Surgeon General, all are making more concerted pleas to the public on social distancing. Perhaps, you know, there's been confusion on the mask issue, and we can set that aside. But if you really think about Fauci wondering, look, I know there's a states' rights argument, but I don't understand why everybody's not locked down. Or Dr. Birx saying in front of the president, we're not bending the curve. Please, we've got to do more social distancing. And he just stands there. So it's been a lot of that on the one hand, on the other hand, mixed messaging. And I think it has led to this idea that the federal government is basically sitting there going, look, we're going to be a backstop. And right now they're leading like they're a backstop and only a backstop.
Yeah, every time Dr. Fauci went on television this week, he effectively said, yeah, we should have a national shutdown, but there's an argument for states' rights that I'm not going to get involved with. Chuck, there is that hope versus reality thing that any president has to do, and we understand that. The president floating again yesterday, the idea that we got to get those basketball games going again. People want the NBA. I'd love to somehow get people able to congregate for Easter. How does the president balance the reality of this crisis with projecting hope to the country?
Look, I don't know. He is always wanting to be an optimist, a cheerleader. He has said that himself. He used to criticize President Obama, mostly sometimes because he didn't, quote, cheerlead the economy, even if it wasn't there. I do think in a moment like this, the president is misreading the public's appetite for optimism. We're locked in our houses, okay? We know this is a serious thing. Don't try to tell me something that isn't true. Tell it to me straight, Doc, you know, is sort of the mindset that I really think the public's in. I think that's why governors are getting so much more approval from the public, because the governors have been giving you the bad news. They've been telling it to their constituents straight. I do think the president would actually be helped if he did that.
And Chuck, we can only hope that this morning on Meet the Press, your dog will be co-hosting as he joined us this morning on Sunday today.
I do have yes, it was my younger dog who had, he has a lot to say about this pandemic. He's not happy about all the extra company he's had. Yeah.
Very vocal on this issue. Chuck, thanks so much. We'll look, of course, for more on Meet the Press when Chuck is joined by the U.S. Surgeon General, Vice Admiral Jerome Adams.